Mikel Arteta, or as he is more commonly known in our fan base, Pulis, has led Arsenal to their worst start to a Premier League season in this man, Vladimir Putin's lifetime. Surely that shows you how badly we are doing at the moment and how major significant changes are needed at Arsenal Football Club right now. So Stan Kroenke and the Arsenal board, get a grip. These are 5 managers who could replace Mikel Arteta, this Spanish fraud, at Arsenal Football Club.
He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
Yes, lads, it's 2 Bam Talks Footy here, and in today's video, as you can tell by the title, thumbnail, and that little mini intro just then, we will be looking at 5 possible managers who could be the next manager of Arsenal Football Club. Pulis, Mikel Arteta. He's not the biggest problem at the club, but like I always say, he's still a problem. So get rid of that one and then move on and push on from there. Here are 5 men who can help us, possibly, some more than others, do exactly that. We start off, number 1, Massimiliano Allegri.
Allegri, blood. Allegri. Allegri is the man.
The 53-year-old Italian manager, very experienced, but only in Italy. He's most notably managed AC Milan and Juventus, was at AC Milan for 4 years and Juventus for 4.5 years. So experience with those big European Italian giants. Style of football is like Jose Mourinho. Very possession-based, aggressive when he has to be on the ball. He just invites pressure onto the opposition, just like a Jose side, a very good Jose side does. Very well structured. He's a very able tactician. He knows what he's doing. He's experienced in the Champions League and Europa League, which is exactly what we need in a manager. He's never ever been responsible for a downfall of a football club like Pulis has been. Max Allegri, would I like to see him at Arsenal? I mean, I would take it at the moment, but I think we need someone with a bit more Premier League experience. Could it be Rafa Benitez? He's a 60-year-old experienced Spaniard manager. He's managed at Liverpool, Inter Milan, Chelsea, Napoli, Real Madrid, Newcastle, and currently managing in China at Dalian Professional. Earning money, dollar, like you won't even believe. We've seen he's got Premier League experience, so that's already 1-0 to him against Max Allegri. We need Premier League experience. Does Mikel Arteta have it? No. Does Unai Emery have it? No. We've proven in the past we need an experienced Premier League tactician. His style of play is very central, meaning the centre midfielders, who we are lacking in at the moment, play a massive influential role in dictating the team's shape in both defensive and attacking phases. They help out the centre-backs, which is like we have at Arsenal, but except the centre midfielders are diabolical. And then they take it on from there and help with the attack. Once again, awful right now at Arsenal. Rafa Benitez could fix that, like I said, central style of play. Loads and loads of experience all around Europe as well. In China now, earning lots of money. Probably won't earn as much at the Emirates, but it's Arsenal Football Club. Who would you rather manage? Arsenal or Dalian Professional? Exactly what I thought. On to manager number 3. And it is the one and only 47-year-old Northern Irishman, Mr. Brendon Rodgers. He's one of the bookies' favourites, second favourite to take over from Arteta, just below Max Allegri. He plays high-pressure, possession-based football, currently at Leicester City. Obviously, they are second in the Premier League. He's doing an absolutely unbelievable job since taking over from Craig Shakespeare just, I think, nearly 2 years ago. Yes, he's a very able tactician, reads the game very well. He's got a brilliant football brain. Formerly managed at Celtic and Swansea, but most notably Liverpool. He took over from Kenny Dalglish in May 2012 and spent almost 3.5 years at Anfield. Took Liverpool to, well, they were the side that we are right now. Very struggling when they are a big team with big players. He took them to their next level and then gave it to Jurgen Klopp to take on from there. So he's got great Premier League experience. which we need. Once again, another plus over him, over Max Allegri. He's got Prem experience. He's a very, very able tactician. Possession-based football, which isn't the most exciting to watch. But as we can see at Leicester, he's got the attackers, similar ability that we have. And then he plays some beautiful, beautiful counter-attacking football. Manager number 4 now. And that manager number 4, not the most experienced, a very, very experienced player, but as a manager, it's unexpected for this to work out. It's Thierry Henry, the Arsenal legend of all legends, over 200 goals for the club. He's 43, so he's very, very young, and I think this would be the completely wrong decision if he was to be appointed. I wouldn't really be surprised if he was. I think just like Arteta, the job would be way too big for him. He would be out of his depth. He's got a very, very able football brain, but that's more offensively. We still need to shake ourselves up in the centre of the park and defensively to become a force to be reckoned with, really. And at the moment, we are far from that. We would be a force to be reckoned with at Rotherham and Millwall away, not at Liverpool and Manchester City away. We need a manager who knows the game all over the park, not Thierry Henry. I'm sorry, he's an Arsenal legend of all legends. He failed at Monaco in 2018 and is currently failing at Montreal Impact in Canada. That tells you all you need to know. This lad is one of the favourites to take over from Mikel Arteta. And I'm sorry, Thierry, I love you, but if you were to be appointed as Arsenal manager, it would be absolutely distraught. You will be completely out of your depth, and I would rather have someone like Alan Smith or even Patrick Vieira, who is an Arsenal legend, but hasn't failed in their previous managerial jobs. Not Alan Smith, sorry. Because he would still do better than Thierry Henry because he's more experienced outside of the playing fields. Thierry Henry is a no-no, but he is one of the favourites to take over. Could it happen? I don't know. And the 5th and final manager is Mr. Diego Simeone. He's 50, just turned 50, Argentine manager, been at Atletico Madrid for nearly 10 years. What a character this lad is, and he's not the most fond of Arsenal, which is why I think this is very, very unlikely. Would I take him? Very, very probably yes. He's a great, great character on and off the pitch, very animated on the touchline, as I'm sure most of you would know and agree with me. He's very, very aggressive. His style of play is just go for it. His structure is similar to Jose Mourinho, Rafa Benitez and Max Allegri and even Brendon Rodgers. He just lets the opposition come at them and then go in for the kill. Rock hard, solid, aggressive, fairly defensive, possession-based football. He knows what he's doing. Would I take him? Although he doesn't have the Premier League experience that Rafa Benitez and Brendon Rodgers do, I would love to see him replace Mikel Arteta at Arsenal, and I think if the board can pull that off, they have worked absolute wonders. Whether I think it will happen is another question. But now, out of these 5 managers, who would I most love to see become the next Arsenal manager? Now, we've gone through all 5 possible of the favourite candidates. Max Allegri doesn't have the Prem experience. Brendon Rodgers doesn't have the experience of the Champions League. Well, not a lot of it anyway. Global, foreign football and a proper aggressive central style of play that we need right now. Thierry Henry is just no. He's failed everywhere he's been as a manager. And Diego Simeone, I think the board can't look as far as him. He is simply too big of a manager to bring. The board will rule that out straight away. So he already is a no. We need Rafa Benitez. He will sort out our midfield, which is our biggest problem. And in that, he will get our defence and attack. He'll make them get an absolute grip. And he will rip all of them a new backside. Get us a proper team that can get us into Europe. The board will back him because they know how much of an able manager he is. his central style of play will suit us absolutely perfectly. Now the board, you get in Rafa Benitez instead of Mikel Arteta. From one Spaniard to another, but this one knows what he's doing and he will not be out of his depth. That I can assure you of. Thank you lot for watching. I will see you in the next video. Let me know, who would you replace Mikel Arteta with at Arsenal? Bye bye lads.